Well, this is sort of embarrassing. Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir, the movie, is directed by Jeremy Zag, stars Anouk Boyce, Benjamin Bolin, Fanny Bloke, Alexandre Nguyen, Antoine Tome, Marie Chevrolet, Marie Nonmacher, and Marshall Minutes. And tells the story of a life of an ordinary Parisian teenager. Marinette goes superhuman when she becomes Ladybug. Bestwood with magical powers of creation, Ladybug must unite with her opposite Cat Noir to save Paris as a new villain unleashes chaos onto the city. Hello, you weird, beautiful movie lovers. I'm Louie, aka Movie Fandom, and I watched frickin' Miraculous instead of I know I watched the show years ago, but why did I choose to watch this over something else? Okay. Let me get this into a. This is not a good movie. This is one of the most messiest, confusing, unbelievable disasters ever. Well, it's not like that. I may be overreacting, but Okay. So basically, Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir, I can't believe I'm just saying that out loud into a camera, is basically a TV show that aired, I think, 2015, and is currently ongoing to this day. And I did occasionally watch it years ago, and I did enjoy it, but then later I just got bored with it because it was so painfully boring, and so I haven't even watched it in years. And when they were making a movie, okay, I was kind of curious. But I didn't really have any desire to watch it, and then I watched the trailers, after the first teaser of it came out, last month, I think. It still didn't tie me in, but, I kind of wanted to see it. I don't know why. So, okay, it came on Netflix today. I decided to watch it. Okay, there. And now that I've seen it, I sort of feel bad for hating it, but well, I like something like Top Gun. And, people I know people will like this more. Most people will probably than the original Top Gun, but I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, this is really bad. Positives. The person who voiced the red thing is kind of good in it. The lighting and the animation is pretty good. There are some good moments with some pretty great lighting that I did really like. I can't think. First of all, this movie's all over the place. it starts off with a monologue by some ancient wise guy or whatever. I don't know his name. I don't know. And I don't even bother to look at all. But it opens up with a monologue with him, and okay, and then basically opens up to one of our main characters, Marinette, obviously. And it basically kind of has, just a brief conversation with her parents before she goes to school. Okay. And then when she walks out, she sings a musical number. A freaking musical number, 3 minutes into the movie, or even shorter maybe. I don't know. And I thought it was gonna, okay, she's gonna sing and then she'll stop like it'll be a joke. No, she just sings, for 3 minutes. Or so, I don't know. 2 minutes, I don't know. Who knows, maybe even 4. Okay. And then it happens again and again, and this is basically a musical for some reason. I don't know why, but this movie is a musical. This is a musical. And it has action scenes. And, look, I'm not saying there are any musicals out there that are, absurd with a genre that's in. Something like Anna the Apocalypse, which is basically a horror, high school, zombie, comedy, action, musical, teen movie. I guess it is sort of. But the thing is, it adds on to its absurdity, and it's self-aware with it. And it makes it enjoyable to watch. This movie just does it for no real reason. In fact, it just feels like they added in post and were written for another movie. But then that movie got canceled, and so they had to make a decision because they really wanted them in there. So they just added it in. It felt like it was in post. Probably wasn't. But still, it just really did feel like it. Felt so weird. Also, some of the voice acting, it feels so off, especially with Marinette, because when she is talking normally, and then when she starts singing, it's played by someone else, and it's just way weird, and it always caught me off guard. In fact, in the second musical number, we get, I was so used to her voice there when she was singing, and then I just was kind of surprised when her voice changed. It felt so weird. It just felt, I don't know, unlike something like Simba from The Lion King, where they did get 2 different actors for him, one for acting and one for singing, it works, and it feels like they're the same voice. It really does work. This, it's terrible, genuinely. Also with the animation, the lighting is good, but overall it's not really that impressive, especially with the hair. The hair feels like it's trying to be too realistic. And also the colors, it feels way blah, the colors off it. And it doesn't really work, and also it just feels like, especially with a certain character, her hair is back here, and also the hair here is stretched out like this. And it just feels like it just stays there, like it's still. And also, you know that scene in Inception where they walk up the side off the city that is just lifted up, and it kind of looks like a video game when they walk and step on it? It genuinely felt like that so many times. Not all the time, especially with the action sequences, which the movements in that are really good. But for a bunch of the time, it felt like it was in a video game for some reason, and it just really didn't work. With the action scenes, though, I will say the action scenes were pretty fun, and I did have a lot of fun with them, especially when it goes to the third act. It was pretty awesome, but there was less, and I did want a little more from the third act with the action, but still, it was really well done. And the action, for the most part, even though it does surprisingly have pretty little, and we do get a montage with it, but, it doesn't, But I will say the action scenes are fun, especially my personal favorite with it being the first one, and it was pretty, it was a lot of fun, honestly. Also, the character dynamic is it just feels off. Honestly, I don't know why, it just feels a little off. I don't know. It's nothing really, just like, I don't know. And also there are many, lines that feel forced. There are just many lines that feel forced. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about this. Like, also, the third act, it's also really funny. The third act, like, I was just entertained with the third act with how freaking funny it is. Like, genuinely. I was just, yeah, this is hilarious, because, like, if you're someone who loves watching movies that are just weird, I'd recommend just skipping to, like, the last 20 minutes or so without any context. And that will be the funniest shit in your life. Like, okay, no, not as funny as many things, but oh my god, it is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh my god. But yeah, overall, I don't really have anything to say about this. It's messy, clunky. I think this could have been good if this wasn't in the hands of someone who had no idea what they were doing, because, like, Jeremy Zag, the director, I don't know if it was, like, I don't know if it's him who's the creator of, the franchise, because it's a franchise now, basically, or Bethany Lopez Mendoza, I don't know, who, like, well, like, was mean to people on Twitter or something about not liking the show, I don't know, but if it was in the hands of someone else, this could have been better. And yeah, I did want to give this a chance, but this just wasn't good, and I give this a D+. First bad review in a while, kids. Hope you enjoy that. But yeah, okay, so there's my thoughts on that. What did you think of it? Did you love it? Hate it? Whatever, let's agree, disagree down below in the comments. Come on, I want to talk about this. But yeah, my review for Talk to Me, I'm seeing that tonight, and I will be reviewing that tomorrow. Maybe another review may, come this afternoon, I don't know, probably not, but, yeah. So yeah, that's it right now, yeah, stay awesome.